Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name's Holden Blaze, and today we're going to be talking about what I've been doing with my top cryptocurrency holdings during this market correction. You see, there is a reason why these cryptocurrencies are my top holdings. I believe in them quite a lot, and quite honestly, I have not sold any of the cryptocurrencies I'm about to talk about in this video. This video is mainly focused around Kaspa, ArcBlock, LCX, Turbo, and Pangolin. These are some of the top cryptocurrencies that I have in my portfolio right now, and I truly believe there is a lot more upside in each of these cryptocurrencies. Now, before we go any further, you need to note that I am not a financial advisor. None of this video is financial advice. This is just my own opinions towards these cryptocurrencies. However, without any further ado, let's start looking at the Kaspa chart. I acknowledge that many of my subscribers know that I'm quite bullish on Kaspa. However, I have to reiterate how bullish I am on this asset. If I end up fumbling the bag and not selling Kaspa towards the top, this is the one cryptocurrency I have faith in for multiple cycles. A lot of the other cryptocurrencies I'm invested into, I absolutely love. However, there is a ton of risk trusting them into 2029. We have seen that newer projects usually catch more hype, and it requires a lot for old cryptocurrencies to stay relevant. Now, I don't want to create any FUD around the other cryptocurrencies I'm talking about in this video. I just want to emphasize how bullish I am on Kaspa. I truly believe that once smart contracts are integrated into Kaspa, this is a cryptocurrency that can compete with Ethereum. I see no reason why Kaspa should not flip Solana, and honestly, I think it is quite better than Ethereum. This is a proof of work cryptocurrency with a fair launch that is doing hefty transactions per second. If we look at their Twitter here and take a peek at the Kaspa testnet, we can see that 10 blocks a second is running quite smoothly, and it's honestly a beauty to see. This is what cryptocurrency innovation looks like, and we should be seeing an innovation when it comes to a peer-to-peer currency. Bitcoin is absolutely great. It's a great store of value. However, with the speed of its transactions, it's never going to be a peer-to-peer currency. That's just unrealistic for Bitcoin. And I honestly love what Kaspa's been doing in development, and I think they have a super bright future ahead of them. Now, if we go back to the chart, we have to note that Kaspa is currently sitting around 15 cents, and that is honestly a spot where I would still buy Kaspa. I currently believe that any price below 15 cents is worth buying Kaspa at, and I think there's going to be a huge run up when exchanges eventually list Kaspa. Now, like I've said in previous videos, this bull market is very dependent on whether or not major exchanges list Kaspa. However, if they do, the sky is really the limit. If we were to see a Coinbase listing of Kaspa, I truly believe that Kaspa could be the Solana of this bull market. I think it will explode in value, and if it is on Coinbase, I still believe it can touch $5. I think it's going to get to a point where major exchanges cannot ignore it. Kaspa is already a huge player in the cryptocurrency space. It's ranked number 26 on CoinMarketCap, and when it's in the top 10, it's going to be incredibly hard for major exchanges to ignore. Overall, I'm quite bullish on Kaspa. I don't care that we've been consolidating for months on end. A major rip is imminent, and I am completely confident in holding my Kaspa position. Moving on to ArcBlock. This is a cryptocurrency that has experienced a ton of volatility lately. After touching prices above $4.50, it fell all the way down to prices of $2.50, and since then it has been consolidating at the lows. I personally am not scared whatsoever about this ArcBlock price action. I think this is completely normal, especially if you zoom out and look at the 1-year chart. We are up massively in the year of 2024, and it's completely normal for a cryptocurrency at this stage in the bull market to take a nice 50% breather before rebounding and bouncing higher. I truly believe there is a lot more upside in ArcBlock, and I think it's completely silly to be shaken out on a dump of this size this early on in the bull market. I have been through this before. Last bull market, I took profits way too early and then I held cryptocurrency way too long. It was a brutal combo that led to me not making much money last bull market. And I can tell you that ArcBlock is looking like a cryptocurrency that wants to continue running this whole bull market. You want to hold on to your winners in cryptocurrency, and in my opinion, ArcBlock is a huge winner. I personally do not care that price is down 42% in the past month. I think this is a great buying opportunity for anyone who is not in ArcBlock already, and personally, I've not been doing anything with my ArcBlock position. While I have not been buying this discount, I think it is a great opportunity for those who want to invest into ArcBlock to get into the cryptocurrency. This discount will not last forever, and like all of the cryptocurrencies I'm talking about in this video, I believe these will rebound quite nicely in the next couple of months. Now, of course, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I could be completely wrong, but if we take a look at ArcBlock's Twitter, we are reaffirmed of what they're doing in the AI space. ArcBlock's agent has just been developed, and Robert Mao himself has been posting a ton of videos talking about this agent. I personally will dive deeper into ArcBlock developments in a future video. However, we have to note that Robert Mao consistently posting on the ArcBlock YouTube page is quite bullish, and I am quite bullish on agent as a whole. This graphic here points to the fact that it will be a positive feedback loop where the more users that join agent and build new blocklets will enjoy new dApps and will have more experience to create new applications in the future. This is a great positive feedback loop that we love to see, and we know in the coming months, ArcBlock will continue to develop their AI, and I know they have a hackathon planned in the late summer. This will hopefully develop new projects on ArcBlock, and of course we have to note that the DID Spaces continues to get new updates. This is all things that we love to see, and I personally am as bullish on ArcBlock as ever. I personally think the best thing you can do with a cryptocurrency like ArcBlock is buy and hold for the long term. I personally have no interest in selling ArcBlock, and I have absolutely no worries about this recent market correction. Moving on, we have to talk about LCX. This is a cryptocurrency that also experienced a very sizable dump in the past month. It went from prices at around 30 cents all the way to prices at 19 cents. This is a very dramatic crash, and I honestly was not expecting to see LCX below 20 cents again. However, I had to add to my position when I saw it below 20 cents. It's not like I bought a ton of LCX on this recent dip, as I already have a sizable amount. However, below 20 cents, I saw the risk reward quite in my favor, and I decided to buy a little bit more. Now, if we zoom out, LCX is consolidating at much higher highs than it was previously, and again, I think there's absolutely nothing to worry about. I personally think that LCX has a ton left in the tank. We know they're backed by the World Economic Forum, and they're heavily targeting the European markets. This is a great play to add some diversity to your crypto portfolio. As someone who is in the States, this is not my top cryptocurrency holding. However, it's still a holding that is quite sizable because I do want exposure to the European market. Just like the United States, I think cryptocurrency will see a ton of adoption in Europe, and it likes to mark itself as a centralized European exchange. I personally think that a lot of big companies will trust LCX this bull market, and again, I'm quite bullish on it. I believe this will easily touch $1 billion, and at that point, it will be roughly $1. I'm not saying that's the topping out point. I think there could be a lot more multipliers left in LCX, and in theory, it will increase quite a lot in the coming months. Now, moving on to Pangolin, this is another cryptocurrency that has been quite volatile. It's down 30% in the past month, and it's currently sitting at 39 cents. Now, just a couple days ago, it was sitting all the way down at 33 cents, and it has experienced a nice bounce from there. I personally think that Pangolin is still completely undervalued at a market cap of 86 million. And to be honest, we should not be surprised about this Pangolin price action. Pangolin is a DEX that operates on multiple chains. However, it has a ton of ties to Avalanche. If we look at Avalanche's chart in the past month, we have to note that Avalanche is down 30%, and we have to note that it's very hard for Pangolin to see much upside when Avalanche is so bearish. I personally think it's only a matter of time before Avalanche breaks out of this downtrend, and I do see a lot more upside in Avalanche and Pangolin this bull market. Again, I think this is the very early stages of this bull market, and I can complain a little bit about Pangolin's marketing. It's not the best in cryptocurrency. However, it is solid. I like what they're doing with this Pangolin figure, and it's nothing to sell the cryptocurrency about. Long term, I think Pangolin will do great in the next year, and it's important to zoom out and realize we have a lot of time. The same thing applies to Turbo, despite the fact that we have seen a sizable bounce from hitting the lows. I personally thought that I was done buying Turbo cryptocurrency. However, when it dipped to 0.4 of 1 cent, I had to buy some more Turbo. I didn't buy the exact bottom. However, in retrospect, I bought at pretty decent prices, and since then, Turbo has been spiking in price quite nicely. It's up 21% in the past week, and I personally think there is a lot more upside in Turbo. While the risk reward was a lot better below 1/2 of 1 cent, I still believe that Turbo will net a lot of multipliers this bull market, and I do think it will get above 1 cent pretty quickly. I would not be shocked if Turbo gets to at least 10 cents this bull market, and if I'm being honest, that could be way too bearish. With that being said, that covers all of the cryptocurrencies I wanted to talk about in this video. Let me know what you're doing with these cryptos down in the comment section below. I would love to hear your opinion. And if you want to see the newest meme coin that I just added to my portfolio, check out this video right here. I really hope I see you on that video, but if not, have a great day. Peace out.